Bryce Mitchell's comments. For those that didn't see it, I got to go through this quickly and get your reaction. I'm not going to read the whole thing because
please don't.
It's outrageous. But basically, he said Hitler was a good guy. He'd go fishing with him. And before Hitler got on meth, he thought he was a good guy and fought for his country. He did go on to say some other wild stuff. What was your reaction when you saw he was saying this on his first episode, I believe, of this podcast?
I mean, people in MMA say very insane and often very stupid, totally evidence-free things. And I usually, believe it or not, I usually let it go, in part because I don't think there's anything useful about it. But this one was uniquely bad. He didn't just say that. He defended Japanese post-World War II, or I should say, well, during World War II, Japanese internment camps. There was some Holocaust denial that went in there as well. I mean, just he called, he called them greedy Jews were trying to turn Germans gay, and that's why Hitler wanted them gone. I mean, just totally this is not a person living in reality. Right. We just sort of state that very clearly. This is not a person living in reality. And it's all fun and games when it's like, I don't like seatbelts and gravity is not real. Let's go debate that on MMA podcast. But then when you're saying things like that, I know we live in a world now, especially in the United States, where like people want to be able to live in a society where there's sort of, you can just literally say anything almost, and there should be no societal cost. You can count me out of that vision. I absolutely think there should be societal cost to something like that. I know that Dana White I'll give Dana credit. He did not mince words. He looked very pissed and very upset about it, and then spoke out against it. That's good. But in the end, he's just going to profit off of it because they didn't release Bryce. And it's like, oh, we don't want to, but he also, like, Connor was held liable for sexual assault in a civil trial. And he was like, why would I even have something to say? Like, they don't ever want to be any kind of force of civility in combat sports. They don't want to do that. They don't want to ever be some kind of force that makes people be better versions of themselves. And I'm sorry, asking people to not say things like, greedy Jews are responsible for turning Germans gay, and that's why Hitler had them all killed, is a very easy thing to want to be able to get behind and say that's not only like false and ridiculous and bad and almost like a caricaturized version of understanding like how the world works anyway, beyond all of that, but more to the point, you don't deserve a microphone ever again. You don't deserve a microphone ever again. You don't deserve to be welcomed into civil society, as far as I'm concerned. You are outside of it. And I think that the world operates better and you get much better outcomes when you go to drastic levels like that. You get the whole fuck around and find out. And he is avoiding the find out part for the most part. But, combat sports is gross and nobody wants to do anything about malfeasance. And so malfeasance just grows. Yeah, there we go.